finances. Now, the first thing we need to understand about money is that money is given to us so that we manage it. You are a steward of the money that God has put in your life. You are a steward of the money that comes into your hands. Money is wealth, whether it's 10 pounds, whether it's 50 pounds, 100,000 pounds, 1 million pounds. This is your wealth. And God gives you wealth so that you can manage it. And when you are faithful with the little of the wealth that He has given you, He begins to add, He begins to multiply and to add more. So I want you to look at the money that comes into your life. Do you know how much money comes into your hands every month? How much money do you make every month? It's very important to know how much money you make every week, every month, every year, down to the penny. A steward is mindful of what they have, so that what they have, they can manage it and distribute it in the areas that need distribution. When the taxman comes to you, he understands exactly how much you make on your paycheck. Sometimes you don't even see the money coming into your hand. They just simply take it off your paycheck. So if the taxman understands about the taxes, how is it that we as Christians who have a Father who has given us wealth do not know exactly how much we make? We need to know exactly how much money comes into our lives. When we look at the 6 months of treatments, we are told that there's 6 months of the oil of myrrh. 6 months, we're given a number. And there's 6 months with perfumes and things that beautify and purify the women. We are told specific numbers. This is not there as a mistake. It's so that we are physically aware of the type of purification and the longevity of it, and the longevity of it, and the scale of this purification. So we need to know the scale, the level of wealth that God is entrusting us with on a month-to-month basis. Now, you may not have done accounts before, but you are in a position to make a note of all the money that comes into your hands, whether it's daily, whether it's weekly. It's very important to do that, woman of God. When you know how much is coming into your hands or into your life, you are able to know how much of it you can spend, how much of it you can save, how much of it needs to go to certain expenses. Now, it's very much possible that we all know the amount of expenses that we have on a month-to-month basis. But sometimes we don't know how much money we need to be spending. We don't have a plan. There's no budget. If your friend calls you, let's go for dinner, you just say, hey, let me go for dinner. You don't know how much of your personal income towards yourself, your hair, your nails, the things that you do as a woman, you don't have a budget for that. So how will you know how many times you need to go out per month? Now, you may say, well, I'm a millionaire and I'm a multimillionaire. I can do whatever I want. A dinner is not going to hurt my pockets. It will in the next 50 years. God willing, you will live long. It can in the next 30 years if you don't have a plan. You need a plan. It might be dinner here and there. It might be shopping here and there. It might be traveling here and there to Dubai. It might be shopping 50,000 pounds, 10,000 pounds. You're shopping, you're buying 2 handbags. Eventually, it can catch up to you because there is no plan in place. There is no budget in place. So we need to know how much is coming into our hands in order for us to make a plan as a steward of the finances that God has given us.